everybody, my name is Spammals and welcome to the Fidelio Incident. Playing as Stanley, we survive a horrific plane crash only to begin our adventure in search of our wife. Made by the God of War 3 art director and chums, this is a single-player thriller inspired by the likes of Firewatch and other narrative-driven games like that. Looks very interesting, I want to give it a go. And so, without any more stalling, let's begin! Welcome to the game, everybody. Okay, well, things are already kicking off, it would seem.
Jesus.
Well, that's just a little turbulent. Why are you so nervous, love?
I don't know. I didn't sleep well last night.
Oh, it's been a while since you...
It's nothing. I'll be fine. Just make sure that cargo's secure.
Everything looks fine back here. Things are shifting a little, but...
Damn it!
All right, that was quite a belt. Let's get our minds on something else. You ever still think about Ireland?
It's 30 years since I've been there, Leonor. I don't remember anything.
Don't be daft. Tell me a story about when you were a little boy.
All right. Did I ever tell you about the time I stole a box of sweets?
No, you haven't.
I was maybe 7 or 8. I was at the corner store with me dad. He gave me enough money for one box. But I thought, wouldn't it be grand to get the box for him instead?
Oh, that's sweet.
Well, I'm not so sure. I think I'd done something at the time and was trying to make up for it. But as much as I wanted to give him the sweets, I still wanted some, you know. So I bought the one and pocketed the other.
Oh, no.
And just as soon as I paid the man, I turned around and saw me dad. Just staring at me.
Oh, no.
Oh no!
Or did you get away with it?
Well, that's the thing.
Birds!
Shit!
Oh my God!
Fire! Bird strike!
Seatbelt on!
The left engine's on fire!
No.
It is!
Oh, Christ, this isn't good.
Stanley, what's happening?
We're going down low, okay?
Oh, God.
I need you to hold on, get in the brace position.
No. Shit.
Leonor!
Stanley!
Oh no! Sorry. Oh no! That wasn't a funny moment, but just her and her just, oh no! Stanley! Eleanor! Stanley! Come on, Stanley!
Oh. The plane.
Yeah, the plane.
Leonor,
bad Leonor. Oh no! Oh no, Stanley! No, Stanley! Tell me a story, Stanley. They just steal some chocolates. There's a chair. This is Leonor's chair. Leonor. Airport. Oh, there's fire up ahead. Yeah, that was really cool. That was a really cool little sequence. Engine still spinning. Really cool sequence. Bird strike, engine fire, explosions, ripping in half. It was just her in her, was it a yellow raincoat type thing? Just, it looked so, like, ridiculous. I just couldn't contain myself. Oh, no! All right, well, let's get to that wreckage. Just see if we can find my lady.
where are you, love?
A little louder there, Stanley. I don't know if she can hear you up in the mountains there. Oh, cool, blimey.
My plane.
It is your plane. It is. Look at that there. Oh, God, there!
Jesus Christ.
Jesus H. Christ there, Stanley. What did you do to the plane? I told you to look out for birds, but no. Talking all about your stolen chocolates.
No. Leonor.
I can hear my phone calling. Hello, Stanley. This is Father. Come in, Stanley.
Leonor?
Stanley?
Leonor, yes, it's Stanley.
Stanley, are you there?
I can hear you, love. I'm here.
You must have picked up. Christ, I hope you can hear me.
Fucking mobile's broken. She can't hear me.
I'm still in the plane, or part of the plane. My leg gets trapped.
Oh, Christ.
I can't move. Stanley, I don't know where I am, but I can't see you, but there's smoke. There's black smoke, and see?
Leonor. Black smoke. She's still alive. Pull it together, Stanley. Do what needs to be done.
Oh, no! Okay, she's alive, everybody. She's in the aft section of the wreckage, but there's black smoke and her leg is stuck. So we're gonna go and explore that way in just a moment, but I wanna investigate the wreckage, see if I can't get anything that might make me stay alive that little bit longer. Oh, but that was so cool. That was really cool. Between the laughter and the tears, I was loving the moments. Oh, my chair. That was my chair that flew out. Impressive. Well, the guitar's gone. The maps are gone. Radios are still working. Okay, there's nothing here for us. Debris, wreckage. Okay, let's go. Leonor! Oh, I see the black smoke. Oh, I can see frost appearing on my face. Oh, am I about to freeze up? But I'll behave. I'll stop. But I do love me.
This is good.
Oh, it's gonna keep me warm. Oh, right up the bottom. I don't know. Right button, is that making me... Right button is to sprint. That's a new one. Okay, I'll give that a go. Well, there's fencing here, so there must have been life at some point.
Better get moving.
Better get on that geyser. No! It went out. It's back. Yummy. Right. So around here. I love me a narrative experience. I loved me Firewatch. That was amazing. And I've been itching for another game like it since. And I randomly came upon this during the Steam Winter Sale. I was doing the whole kind of recommended queue. I know, but there's a geyser right there, my boy. Oh, and there's smoke and fire around me. We'll give that a go in a second. I was doing the recommended queue, and it just came up at random. And I was like, oh, it looks interesting. Unreal Engine, I'm interested. Oh, God of War 3 art director, what? And it's a little passion project. The God of War 3 art director and two fellow chums, they had a passion to do something, so they started up a little indie studio, and they did this. And it's based off of Beethoven's only... Oh, map! Woohoo!
So many islands. Even I'm not sure which one we're on.
Well, the yellow marker there might indicate we're there. Press escape or start button to open the pause menu. Okie dokie. Yeah, it's based off of Beethoven's only... I don't know. Only opera. I don't know. There's a cave. And there's birds. It's your fault I'm in this predicament. Just gonna stand on the fire for a little bit. Lovely. Well, do I head that way? There's some more smoke over there. Or do I peek in the cave? I mean, she's not gonna be in the cave. That's too dark for me. I'm not going in there. Right, this way. We're gonna get up there and like she's not gonna be there.
What's this?
Oh, it's a guitar.
I was afraid of this. I knew from the moment I saw Stanley clutching that tiny body in his arms that the nightmares would come back. They're worse than ever. I can feel Stanley's heart breaking with every shuddering breath. I heard him say, "Don't go." Is he talking to me? I'll never leave him.
And yet here you are, you've left me. Came out the back of my airplane and I haven't seen you since. So we had a Barbie together, but the Barbie didn't make it, I think. I don't know. But there's a bit of a backstory there between us there, isn't there? Yar. I can't do accents, I don't know why I try. I've been to Belfast a couple times. Love it there, lovely place. I want to go back. It's definitely on the cards for this year. I want to try and get over there. Because 2013...
Need to find a way to that peak.
Okay, well, we'll go from guy to the geyser and sure we'll make it there. Yeah, 2013 I was last in Belfast. There's a long time. Oh, there's a bunker.
Oh, God. Shelter. Hypothermia. Thanks for the warning.
Stage 1, shivering, frostbite. Stage 2, confusion, hallucinations. Feeling of burning alive and death. If you can feel stage 4...
Oh, it's locked. Shit.
Oh, no, I'm dying. I can feel the frost. I got the shivers in my spleen. Right, well, that's locked up. Do I need to get a key card to open that up? There's so much debris everywhere. It's only a small plane. What's this? Oh, a torch. Ooh.
Oh, thank God this torch still works.
I guess we've got to go back to the cave. And maybe we'll find like a guy in the cave who can give us jellyfish. Are these jelly...
Bastards.
Oh, is it our cargo? We're transporting jellyfish. I don't know how I'm going to cut this or edit this yet, so I'm going to try to go for as few cuts as possible. But everybody knows I'm a liar and I cut like hell, so whatever.
Molly and I were at Rory's pub when in walked Stanley Whittaker. I picked up my pint and walked over to meet him in the middle of the room. When he saw me coming, his eyes lit up with this big, beautiful, goofy smile. I threw him a drink in his face. Then I grabbed him by his collar and I told him to keep his big trap shut about my father. Stanley blinked away the bear and said he was only looking out for me because Mr. Fancy Shoes was just too good looking and that I should have a plain fella so everyone would notice the beautiful woman. He said I was luminous. Then he said people would also know that I'm brave. God knows why, but I laughed and I asked him, oh, why am I brave? Oh, you'd have to be, he said, to be seen with a bloke like me. Well, the entire pub burst into laughter. And then Rory threw him a towel and Stanley caught it without taking his eyes off me. They were the bluest things I'd ever seen. The bastard.
Well, how about that? It's love at first sight. A beer to the face and aggression all over. And in a Bruce Lee moment of catching a towel whilst keeping eye contact. Love it. Right, so I'm heading backwards now. Let's head back to that cave and check for a keycard, because I think that's the only way we're going to get over this stupid mountain. We have made it back to the cave, everybody. Here we go. Bit of fire to guide our way and to keep the frostbite at bay. Now, interesting floor. There we go. Now we can see where we're going. Ooh. So what might be in here? Bear? Polar bears? Brick walls? Okay. On the list of things I was expecting, a brick wall wasn't one of them. Maybe this is like a back entrance into the thing, the place, the key card lock.
As this icy stone closes in around me, I'm overwhelmed by a fear that the last 30 years together was only a dream. That I'm still trapped, still locked away in the dark.
How about
Across this godforsaken island to find you. Every agonizing step reminds me that the dream is over. But the pain reminds me that I'm still alive. And as long as I live, there is hope. Leonore, I will find you. I will find you.
How about that, everybody? He will find her. A hand railing, safety first. So this is interesting. It's like it's a cave, but it's got lots of man-made structures in it, from piping to brick walls to hand railings. So is this an old mine? I don't know. I don't understand. What does it mean? Well, that's freaking beautiful. That's
stunning. It's like a cathedral.
Cathedral of ice and snow and frostbite and death. But there's a couple of lag spikes there. Oh, there's another one. Are we loading up content? The music's interesting. I like this. What I see so far is I like.
Looks like a way out. But I can't climb this ice.
Oh, we gotta get an ice pick. Oh, there's a tunnel here. It is all meant to be. See, I'm pretty sure this game isn't going to be difficult. I think it will just be a narrative walking simulator of sorts. How handy, there's a pickaxe thing right... Oh, no.
Poor bastard.
Poor bastard, but very beautiful how the light's cascading from its bottom. How did you even get there? You fell? Thank you.
Stay trapped in this cave.
Achievement, he won't be needing this unlocked. Lara Croft, eat your face off. Yes, Stanley. All of the girls. Oh, nearly there. One more should do it, Stanley. Right, Stanley exited the cave. Back into the turbulent snowy reaches of this place. Ooh, Iceland. I mean, Iceland is inhabited. My phone!
Leonore.
Stanley, I can see the lockbox. It's empty. The crasher must have broke open. All the case files, all the information. My diary. You have to find him. You have to find everything. If anyone comes, Stanley, if anyone comes, they can't find out who we are.
Bollocks. All this time, I've been so careful.
Right, so there's now a mystery afoot. We have some sort of a sketchy, dodgy past that we can't let slip out. While I'd rather go save her life, she's more concerned that we find all of her paperwork. Left or right? Let's go Right, let's go right. I've committed. Ooh.
Oh, what now?
Oh, no. Oh, no.
No, 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 no.
Oh, God. Oh, it's frozen above me. Oh, God. Okay, there's light over here. Well, that didn't hang around, did it? Right, choppy chop, breaky break, and closey close. Mate, you'd be absolutely freezing right now. There's the hole. Go, 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 go. Up, 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 up. Right, I've seen Clarkson do this on that Top Gear special. Now stop, drop, and roll. Stop, drop, and roll. Fire just there. You've got seconds to survive. There's more water. Oh, no. Oh, no. Go round. Ice! Wait, no. I can explain. The fire will set us free. Go, go, go. It is right there. Safety is right there, Stanley. Go, Stanley. No, Stanley! No, Stanley! Bad Stanley! Well, this time I'm going to be more prepared, so... Well, there's a geyser right there I could have gone to. Oh, no. Okay, well, let's try that again. Oh, it's not going to do it a second time. Well, that's very polite of the game. That is a fancy pants exhaust port.
Earthquakes now. This fucking island is trying to kill me.
Yep, pretty much. We've got trees, we've got more fire, geysers, and smoke. It is a bit of a barren wasteland. Commentary is not the easiest for games such as this, but I am doing my best. I'm endeavoring to entertain you between bits of content, although I'm not sure which way to go. Like, there's too much to look at, and I really want to get... Hi. I really want to get into that bunker. I wonder if there's people even down there. I guess fire to fire. Let's try that. Let's give that a go. We have no weapons apart from our ice clips. So if we counter a bear or anything, we have to basically pummel it to death.
Another page from our journal.
Fantastic. Would you look at that?
Mother's crying in the next room. She says it's because she's happy, but I don't believe her. My father is getting out of prison. My friends protest the unlawful imprisonments, but I wish they'd kept Michael O'Shea locked up forever. Life in prison isn't long enough for him. It would kill my mother if she ever read this. What if Michael ever read it? Would it kill him, or would he kill me? Well, the violence didn't stop when he was on the inside, but at least when I read about something terrible in the paper, I knew my father wasn't the cause. Now, God help us all.
Stanley, these will save you 3128. How about that? Well, how can that number from 1985 be relevant now? We'll find out later, I suppose. These fires are really convenient, because we'll be absolutely dead without them. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Stanley, no. Get out of the water, Stanley. But fire is just there. You'll be fine. Stop being a worrying son.
Stanley took me to this lovely old tree on the cliffs overlooking the sea. It was just the perfect spot. Then I saw there were notches carved into the trunk. I pointed them out to him and asked him how many other girls had he brought here. Stanley laughed and said when he was just a lad, he and his dad would come to the same spot for picnics, and Paddy would notch the tree to show how much Stanley had grown. I turned as red as a beetroot and muttered some kind of apology. When we sat down to eat lunch, I saw another notch at the base of the tree. When I asked him what that one was for, he winked and said, Margaret Kane.
Whoa, lads. Okay, well, there's no fire there, so that's not great for my survival. Do I head back? Oh, I'm gonna freeze. Try and get back. It's not too far away, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna die. Oh, no. The ice is not helping. Right, fire is just there. Stanley, hold it together, boy. You're nearly there. Fire, warmth, safety. Here we go. All over my face. Warm. There we go. Lovely jubbly. I guess we've got to do that fire all the way over there and around there. I guess. More ice.
Thin ice.
Oh, no. Oh, God.
Got to be careful.
Yeah, you've got to be careful there, Stanley. You don't want to be falling for the ice. That'd be terrible. All right, we're nearly there. Thank you, Stanley, for not falling through the ice. And then fire. And more paper.
Mother begged me not to go, but I assured her it was a peaceful rally. Molly wouldn't go with me. She was afraid the army would show up, so I dragged Stanley with me. I thought for sure he'd want to be there because his father was one of the speakers. Paddy Whitaker was an electrifying presence. People were cheering and clapping as he spoke about the end to the violence, a peaceful end to the troubles. He spoke with such conviction, I nearly wept. But when I looked over at Stanley, he was wearing fucking headphones and messing with his cassette player. He said he'd heard it all before. Couldn't believe it. He has no idea how lucky he is.
But once, Stanley, listen to me Use these 5 numbers. Well, there's 4 numbers there, darling, but... Oh, wait. Something 1280. 31280. There, we've got a whole number there. So that's important. We now have a code. We have cracked the case of the number from 1985. I think with that code, maybe we can get into that bunker, but that would make no sense, but we can try. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Stanley. No, Stanley, darling. Don't be doing that. I will die. Right, here's the fan. No, turn back on. Thank you. I think death waits for us. Oh, good. No, that's open water. We're not going that way. Right. With that code, I'm going back to the bunker door. I think we can open it. There's some more fire down there we haven't been to yet. Let's try for that. Warm up, and let's go. Okay, this could be good. Oh, that's an entrance.
Another bunker.
And another ladder.
I can't stop thinking about the dream. We were flying in the plane, but I wasn't afraid. I was giddy with excitement because we were flying back to Ireland. Stanley dove the plane so fast I could feel my stomach floating, and we were laughing like we haven't laughed in ages. As we dipped out of the clouds and swooped in over the ocean, I could see the white cliffs and green hills. Stone walls and hedges divided the patchwork fields dotted with livestock, and our tray welcoming us home. Then I woke up in this hot, filthy room, dripping with sweat. Stanley's still sleeping. No nightmares. Thank God. Maybe it's my turn.
Maybe it is. Stanley, use my diary to unlock your path. Yeah, we've already worked that bit out. Let's try that bunker hatch. Oh, that's...
Shit. I'll never break through that ice.
Okay, well, hot damn. We're going to the other side. Oh, wait. I can't get back over this lip. What? Oh, God. Oh, for God's sakes. Oh, I'm dead. I am so dead. Who's dead? I'm going into the reeds. I'm going to bury myself down here because I'm so dead. Oh, no. Okay, well, I'm back over here. We've been here before. There's a bit of fire and there's a geyser up ahead. So let's continue the adventure this way. Oh, there's a cave entrance. Is that going to be for me? Yeah, that's for me. Back into the cave, everybody. Ooh, is that a geyser or a hatchway? That's a hatchway. Oh, the number pads.
First the shelter. Now this lock.
Yeah, the number, 31280.
I've got to find a way through.
31280. Oh, yes!
I believe it. Those numbers from the journal. This makes no sense.
Indeed, it makes no sense, and that is freezing cold water. Oh, God, there's no going back. Oh! Right, toward the light, there's pipes. Follow the pipes. Frozen above. Oh, it's okay. I think it's loading in stuff because it's kind of glitching. Right, back down. Follow the pipes. Pipes will set us free. This is stunning. This is visually beautiful. I love the light rays. Oh, there's a ladder. I love the light piercing the water.
Still alive.
That makes no sense, but whatever. Right, we're getting closer to the crash sites. Guys, warm me up, please. On the bottom. Eleanor, baby, I'm coming. I'm not far away now. Just stay right there. Don't go nowhere. Just call me if you're going to go to the shops, and everything will be just fine. Right, well, there's pipes here, and that warmed me up. There's a light on them.
Oh, this valve. Maybe.
Ooh.
That's good. Oh, thank God.
What? Okay, so these thermal pockets are valve controls? Okay, curious. I gotta go up there, but I'm curious about, there's like a bunker thing there and pipes. I'm gonna have a quick look. Just a quick little look. Yes. Push. Oh, no. Right, that's an exit. That is an exit. This valve is close, son. I'm gonna freeze to death. Valve? Where's the valve? There's no sodding valve! Oh, no! Okay, well, that way is his death. Continue up the mountain towards more smoke and destruction. We are real super close now, actually. Like, no joking now. And there's a bit more black just there. It is so conveniently helpful having all these little fires. Oh, there's a letter on the floor.
I don't know what's wrong with that man. Stanley came into Rory's pub tonight, sweaty and out of breath. His eye was swollen, his lip was bleeding, and he looked as proud as a peacock. He and one of his no-good mates went messing into East Belfast to stir up trouble. Stanley had the brilliant idea to spray the Story Plough over a Unionist mural, but they got caught by some locals and they got into a scrap. Rory thought that was a gas and bought Stanley a pint. I told Stanley he was an idiot. What if he'd been caught by the guard or the UVF? They'd have bloody killed him. But he was just too proud of himself to listen.
Right, well, this is very much a dead end. It says backtrack a teeny-weeny bit and see if we can get over this ridge and kind of go back up the other side. There's a plan. So maybe I was supposed to go on the snow after all. There's fire there. Let's warm up here. Warm. Right, there's that door. And yes, now we're in business. If I had just turned left that last time, it would have been just fine. But no, I'm a dum-dum. Ooh, okay, we're getting some thick bits of debris here. That's a bit of the wing, the elevron. I don't know, the back's taily, finny bit. I don't know. Right, more debris, more fuselage. Seriously, you'd think like a really big plane crash because of how much is left. Ooh. Oh, this is open! This is totally for me, right? I should go in here, right? I'm freezing, so let's just do that. Lights came on.
Oh, Jesus. It's cold in here as it is outside.
Helvetic.
You've got to be kidding. Maybe colder. Everything's frozen.
Right, let's leave. I'm gonna die.
And I'm running out of time.
You are there, running out of time. There, Ted. No! Ted! God damn it, Ted. Right, let's be faster about this. Go straight in, no dilly-daddling. What does Helvetii mean? If anybody wants to translate that for me, that would be amazing. All the way down, because there's a... Well, that's the door at the bottom that's locked and can't be opened. Yeah? Oh, I opened that door up. Well, fantastic. What did that achieve? What did that accomplish? Well done, you now have a frozen corridor. There you go, a bit of fire to make the life better. Can I explore it better now? Is that a thing? Back inside we go. Torch. I love the torch. So we got this branching... Right, frozen. Helvetii frozen. Is that all that's in here? Those two corridors. Right, so... Oh, I've got an idea. Right, the pipes. It's too cold, so there's got to be a... There's a valve! There's a valve. We can defrost the tunnel. Okay, valve. Yes!
Is this another bunker? How many are there?
There's enough, Stanley. There's enough. So, is that going to actually defrost this place? That's a no. I just have a lovely corridor now, it seems. Maybe if I come back later, it'll be just fine. But something down here popped. That guys are there. Okay. Goodbye, tunnel. I will see you soon. So now we continue around the mountain and towards the fire. And hopefully I can get up and over here. Please. Pretty please. Ooh.
Stanley can still surprise me, even after all this time. We drove out for a picnic at our tree by the ocean. But when we got there, Stanley pulled a guitar case out of the boot. I had no idea he played guitar. All afternoon we laid together in the grass under the tree while Stanley strummed and plucked away. It was grand. Then he told me to close my eyes. I told him he better not have any funny ideas, but he said he tried learning a new song just for me. After a few bars, it started to sound familiar, but I couldn't stop myself from kissing him before he could finish the song. I'll let him finish it for me someday.
Ah, that's adorable. But now you're stuck in an airplane and I'm stuck trying to get to you. So how does that for romance? Yes. That's a big old fat dead end. Can I climb this? No. Right, we're not having a lot of luck here, really. Let's head back towards that tunnel and see if we can do something about that there. That lovely guy over there. Oh, yeah, there's black smoke further down. We're on track. We're on course. Bluff. Up the bottom, lovely, and then continue down toward the black smoke. You seem to be getting, like, further away from the mountain. Oh, another bit of letter.
My face hurts from trying to smile all night. I can't blame Stanley. There's no way he could have known. He's not that cruel. He knew I was named after Beethoven's opera and just assumed that I'd be a fan. But it was my father who loved the opera. He'd blast those records into the night and stagger about with a half-empty bottle, waving it in time with the music. It was terrifying. But I loved Stanley, so I gripped his hand and smiled through the entire performance.
Well, there you go. Backstory.
Pipes. They must all be connected.
Yes, Stanley? Yes. We got daisy chain these bad boys. Oh, the phone's ringing.
Stanley, are you there? Oh, it's so cold. I can't stop shivering.
My darling, that's...
It's gone numb. At least it doesn't hurt anymore. I might have fallen asleep. Oh, I thought I heard voices. I don't remember what time it is. I think it'll be dark soon. But I don't think I'll make it through the night. Oh, Stanley, you've got to stay warm.
Oh, God.
I like how they get the beeps in.
It must be setting in. Oh, shit. Hail.
Ow! Right, what do I do about that?
It's too strong. I can't get through.
Solutions, Stanley, not problems. If you ever find yourself with your leg trapped and pinned, being crushed down by something for a prolonged period of time, it kind of gets dangerous to release that pressure. I saw this on an episode of House. Basically, your leg starts to die and the blood starts to die. And if you were to then release that pressure, all that dead goes through your body and it will kill you. So sometimes if your leg is pinned for too long, even though it kind of looks healthy, you sometimes have to cut it off. So there's a problem for her. But that's less on her concerns, as hypothermia is far-reaching up there. What do I do about the hail? Get an umbrella? Right, heading down. I'm going to start banking around, see if there's another way through. Oh. Aha! Okay, we found a lower underpass. Because there's fire here, therefore I must be here. Another letter! I'm so excited to read it.
Molly and I snuck out to a party tonight. It was in full swing by the time we got there, meaning all the boys were bollocksed. Well, not all. We weren't there long when this beautiful lad hands me a beer and said his name was Cullen. Oh, he was tall, with bright green eyes, and he wore neon-coloured runners. I asked him if it was his party. He shook his head and said that knew it was my party. Then he turned and waved his hand around like he was the great fucking Gatsby. And the first thing we saw was Stanley Whittaker throwing up in the kitchen sink. I laughed and said he could have his party back. Oh, we blathered for a while and we were really getting on when Stanley Whittaker stumbled over and asked Colin if he ever wore those shoes outside. And before I could tell him to fuck off, Stanley asked Colin if he knew I was the daughter of Michael O'Shea. I felt my legs go numb. Colin couldn't get away from me fast enough.
So no one wants to associate with you because your father's in prison and he's a bit of an arse, I guess. And this is a bit of a dead end. Well, super duper. Right, hell is over there. So there's a tree there. So let's try going around that bendy bit there and see if we get somewhere else. Okay, this looks promising. This could be good. Got pipes. Okay, well, I haven't got a valve. I'm not gonna make it, but there's stuff up here. This is the way to go. I've messed up. I've messed up the door. I have a shield.
Christ, I hope it's big enough to protect me.
You're dead! Stanley, you're dead. Oh, but I have reset and I've got the door still. Oh, I am a jammy dodger. Not even death could stop Stanley getting back to his beloved Eleanor. Here we go. Yeah!
The door. It's working.
Yeah, I can't turn.
My arse. Fucking island.
Yar! Kiss my arse! Just want to join in the moment there. Seemed like a fun thing to do. Well, there's no going back from this. But then if I'm getting hail, then surely she's getting battered as well.
Nearly there.
Indeed there, Stanley. You're nearly there. What's going on with the grounds? That is weird.
Oh, no.
Oh, oh no!
Christ, what?
I don't know, Stanley. Move!
Help! Help me!
Oh no! A prison? A person. Ooh. Mysterious things.
No. No. I was right there. What do you want from me? Tell me what you want from me.
Oh, you did swear at the island.
Pull it together, Stanley. The sooner you find Leonore, the sooner you can get her off this fucking island.
I don't think she's gonna make it if I'm super duper honest. And the visibility doesn't help matters either. Are we in a cave or are we out in the snow? I guess we're outside, I don't know. But I am gonna call that an episode right about there. Haboof. So this has been the Fidelio Incident. I hope you're enjoying it so far. Not a super duper long game. I'm anticipating 2 more episodes. Stick around. Enjoy the adventure. Sure, it hasn't got lots of high intense action, but I'm liking the mystery of it. I'm liking the story of it. And yeah, it's beautiful. And the music's lovely. So have a nice time, I suppose. Anyway, do leave me a comment down below with your thoughts and opinions, and do follow me on Twitter because I must plug that more often at Spammals. Anyway, on that bombshell, thank you for watching. Rate, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye, everybody.